everyone. My name is Camille Adams, and I am one of our registered dietitians here for the YMCA of Greater Grand Rapids. I'm so excited to film our Cook It Up recipes. Cook It Up is a program that we sponsor here at the YMCA. We go into elementary and middle schools all around Grand Rapids, and we bring fresh produce and funky recipes that these kids may have never tried to those schools and those kids. We have instructors that go into our schools and they teach, just like you will see me teaching here, how to make functional recipes that will last for life. We also try to put a healthy twist on everything that we do, and I'm super excited to be here today. Today, we are cooking it up with some Greek-inspired tzatziki dip. This dip will take you to the seas of the Mediterranean while being an easy and delicious, healthy recipe. The main ingredients that you will need for this recipe are cucumbers, garlic, whole milk plain Greek yogurt, dill, and lemons. Let's begin. We're going to use half of one cucumber. And we are actually going to grate this cucumber instead of cutting. Grating the cucumber gives a really great, finer texture than we may be able to get when we cut it. And it's just a lot easier. Usually we cut the halves of our vegetables off, but this time we're gonna leave it on to have something to grip while we grate. I'm going to use the medium side of the grater and just go right in, up and down. Cucumbers are great. They have tons of fiber. They have a lot of water to help you if you're dehydrated. And fun fact, cucumbers can actually help you if you have bad breath. But please brush your teeth. We need that. Sorry, all the dentists out there. Not trying to take away your shine. But yeah, just grate this cucumber. Awesome. This recipe is really easy. It can be a pantry staple. Very healthy. And we need about half a cup of this grated cucumber. So usually, depending on the size of your cucumber, half of a cucumber will get you where you need to be. Wow, amazing. I'm just gonna dust off these other parts. And if you want to double check to make sure you have half a cup, you can, but just from a visual component, I can tell I have just enough. So we're gonna set this aside. And now we are going to start with mincing our garlic. I have it peeled right here, but you see these beautiful cloves. Now, when I mince garlic, we're going to do a loud bang, so be ready for it. What I do to help break the garlic down a little bit is I put the knife on the garlic, I use the palm of my hand, and bang! Bang again. Keep banging until you have a nice broken down piece, just like this. And then we want to use the claw method while we cut to make sure our fingertips don't touch the knife, and just go in and start chopping. Breaking it down really helps save some time and kind of already chops it for you. And I slide it off my knife and I go back in and chop it again. Garlic is amazing for you, especially raw garlic. It's filled with vitamins, it's heart healthy, but we want to chop it into little pieces because it can be very fragrant. And we want the dip to have a well-rounded flavor. So that's why we want little chunks to be dispersed in it. Great, and you just need about 1 clove minced. If you don't have access to fresh garlic and you'd like to use the jar, that's totally fine too. Just use a tablespoon. Okay, we're gonna set that to the side of our cutting board. Next, we're going to use our beautiful dill. This dill smells so good and fresh. It reminds me of a fresh bagel with some salmon on top. And this is a key ingredient in this recipe. So we will need about half a tablespoon of dill, and just rip some off of your bunch. Again, it's about this much, give or take. You can also save some on the side for a garnish as well. Just like our garlic, let's remember our knife safety. We're going to put it into a bunch, makes it easier to chop, and just go in a few times. I go over it again one more time. It smells so good. I wish you could be here and smell this kitchen. Great, and then we will set that aside on our cutting board as well. I have half my lemon chopped, and we're going to use this right at the end. So now let's assemble our dip together. We're going to get a medium-sized bowl, and we're going to use our whole milk plain Greek yogurt. Going to use a cup of it and just go right into the tub. If you want to measure it out in a different bowl, that's totally fine, but why not? It's your tub and have fun with it. So I'm going to scoop about a cup of that into our bowl. And if you need to, get some out with a spoon. Plain Greek yogurt is so good and healthy for you. It has healthy fats, vitamins and minerals, vitamin E and D, tons of great calcium in there as well. Now I'm going to add our ingredients in the cutting board into the bowl. So with our freshly washed hands, we're going to add our half a cup of grated cucumber. We're going to add our minced garlic. Yum. And then we're also going to add our dill. Look how beautiful and green this recipe is. Kind of reminds me of Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street, but this is a happy recipe, not a grouchy recipe. I'm also going to use my half a lemon and squeeze it right into the bowl. This lemon is also crucial for this recipe. It brings out such a beautiful acidity, and the whole milk yogurt can get a little bit heavy, so this really brightens the dish up. And there's nothing better than fresh squeezed lemon. Again, if you have to buy the concentrate that you keep in the fridge, that's totally fine, but fresh is always best. Now, the final steps. We're going to be garnishing with some salt and some extra virgin olive oil. This is also a staple in Greece and around the whole Mediterranean. It's an amazing healthy fat, and it will really round out our recipe. We're going to use half a tablespoon of this. I just can't get over how beautiful this recipe is. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Who doesn't love pretty food? I do. I love pretty food. And then we're also going to finish it off with a pinch of salt, which is definitely necessary to round this recipe out and make it beautiful. Look how gorgeous this is, and it was put together so quick and easily. We just got to stir everything up. This recipe is taking me to Greece for free. How amazing. This is a great dip, and it's great to spice up a recipe that normally wouldn't have it as well. One time for Cook It Up, we made sweet potato latkes, and we put plain Greek yogurt on top. This would elevate it to an even higher place. And once it is all combined, you can use any vegetable or cracker to dip of your choice. Today, I'm going to be using baby carrots, beautiful baby carrots, to give a great pop of orange and a crunch. And I'm also going to be using some gluten-free rice crackers, and any gluten-free cracker is a staple in a classroom because you never know what allergies are going to be in there. And why not garnish it with a little bit more of some fresh dill? Wow, look how beautiful that is. And you made that. You should be proud of yourself. A little pat on the back. Let's pop in our baby carrot. Well, there you have it. This is our Cook It Up Tzatziki Dip with our baby carrot to dip. This is amazing, healthy, and takes you to the Mediterranean Sea. If you have more ideas or want to share your tzatziki dip recipe with us, visit grymca.org.